That was probably like the worst way to start this. Anyways, hi again. I'm back after having to walk 2 miles from my school all the way back here to my house. It takes like 30 minutes to get there. That is if I run for like long periods of time without stopping. Anyways, hi. How y'all been? It's been like quite a while since I've last uploaded. To be fair, I really need to focus on my work in school rather than this. Speaking of school, I have a bone to pick with my chemistry teacher. It's been 2 weeks since the last grades were turned in, and after that, nothing has been turned in for grading. Like absolutely nothing. And I've constantly been refreshing the page, the grade book over and over again, and nothing has popped up. Apparently he's busy with his life, which I mean I respect that. Yeah, by all means take your time, but really, like, come on, man. We know you have time. We caught you playing Pokemon during school hours. My legs hurt. They feel terrible. I haven't ran. I haven't ran that much since last year. But I guess it kind of works as practice for the upcoming mile I have to run at school. The first mile won't be that bad because it works like a benchmark. What really matters is the ones by the end of the year. If you do the same or take longer than your original mile, you basically failed. But if you're faster, then you get a passing grade. And I passed last year's mile. My timing was half of what I've originally done. That's fine. That's like great, but I know I can do better. I can do better. I rant about this to my friends, saying no, I was supposed to get like at least 650, which I ended up with 750, half of what I done last time. It's like 14 minutes, which that itself is absolutely terrible. I bought ankle weights. I haven't used them in a long time since I'm no longer having gym, so there's no really much of a purpose. But now that I have to like walk or run my way back home, I might actually start using them just so I can hopefully get faster times, because it took me 35 minutes from what I recall to make it from school to my house. Man, I really want to finish that, but I don't know how to properly do it. You know what, it took me a long time to get these shaders on because I had to download like 2 programs. I had to install 3 programs: the Forge, the Curse Forge, the Iris. Was it Iris or it was Iris, and then I had to install Java, which then I had to reinstall Iris. in order to get these shaders to work. Was it worth it? Yeah. Actually, let me see. This is with shaders. I'm using the complementary shaders, I believe. Whoa. So if I were to disable them, I mean, it's not that bad, but I think the shaders gives it a better touch. It makes it look more like better. Anyways, I found a dead rat by my house. I took my dogs out so they could use the bathroom, and just when I was about to pick up for them, I stumbled upon a dead rat. I was wondering, since my dog was close to, I was thinking, is that like a piece of hair just like lying around? And then upon closer inspection, I found out, oh, that's a rat, a dead one. And that was quite the heavy fellow. I wonder what happened to it, because it looked like it didn't have any cuts or anything, so it could have been poison. Or, yeah, it was probably like something in food that killed it. I doubt it was like any like animal. Or maybe it was cold, so it probably died of frostbite. And going back to chemistry, I am 1 point away from a B minus. Just 1 point away. If my teacher were to just put in the grades right now, I would be at a fine B minus. I'd be happy. I'd stop rambling on about how I'm mad that he hasn't turned in grades. Like, I could finally rest in peace, but just turn in grades, man. How hard is it to turn in grades? But I'm starting to get the gist of how chemistry works. We're doing we're doing how does it go? We're going on about atoms and the periodic table. Now I'm actually starting to understand it now, which I'm glad, so I don't have to walk aimlessly or dude. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so yeah, I don't have to walk in blind on chemistry. I actually know what I'm doing. So and we had a test just recently. Surprisingly, I had like a 18 out of 25. No, it was a 16, which is basically a 72%. Dude, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Hold up, let me check. It's either a 72 or a 71. Yeah, it was 72. It was 18 out of 25. It talked about valence electrons, the atomic mass of certain elements, the numerals, what a period in a group was, and overall it was, most of the parts were fairly easy, and some of them might even be right, because majority of it was multiple choice, but certain parts were we had to type out. So according to him, he'll actually check manually if what we had was correct. I should start making the potato farm. Oh, I have my potatoes right here. Or do the outline first. I'm gonna have to cut down these trees before getting on the outline of the farm. We have a project for video production. I mentioned before it was going to be either a music video or an ad. And it was settled that it was going to be an ad. And unfortunately, it's going to be a group project. I want to be like just one person does an ad each, but no. I guess it's fine. Like the more the merrier, as they say. But I'm still kind of disappointed. They had an option to make it group work, but I mean, no, not group work. Singular. All right, let's be real though. Right now, English isn't my first language. It's actually Spanish, so I'm speaking English because I have to appeal to the masses, to the people. Also because I live in America, so most of the time it's people just speaking English in here, around here. Speaking of English, I learned most of it from television. I forgot which channel. It was a history channels, like Discovery, Nat Geo. I'd like wake up every morning and just go to Discovery and see what they had. Man, I just realized I don't watch TV that often. To be fair, in this day and age, it's all just terrible now. It's just streaming services. And I'm too broke for that. I'd much rather pirate it instead. I don't pirate things. Maybe. Anyways, man, I'm all out of content ideas. I guess I could ramble on about how I can't like be consistent with talking because I have too much to say. Yeah, I can't really find the words to how to say them. And adding on to that, English is my second language, so entonces mayoría de tiempo me lo gasto atolando mis palabras con las de inglés y las de español. And what's worse is that since I know English, I'm more advanced in English than I am in my native language, which is quite sad because I grew up surrounded by Spanish-speaking individuals. They spoke to me in Spanish and I replied in Spanish, but I still managed to mess up like most of the words. And you know what's funny? They make fun of me because I can't pronounce my R's properly. Like they don't sound like strong. Like pero. My dad makes fun of me because thinking that I say it with a D instead of a R. I don't really see it or notice it, but apparently he does. And then there's people trying to learn Spanish. A little tip from a Spanish speaker: just say it how it's pronounced, like this. Oh, that's perro, which means dog or a slur, depending on how you use it. Or, for example, this. You say buenas tardes. So you say it how it's written. You don't like add any like accent to it. Otherwise, it just messes up the entire sentence. My uncle is Irish, I believe. And we had like a very long conversation about like languages and such. And he wanted to learn Spanish, given how my grandma visits like every summer, and he gets to see her, so he wants to learn Spanish to talk to her. And I'm used as like the translator for them. So whenever my grandma would want to tell my uncle something, he'd tell me. She'd tell me. And whenever my uncle wants to tell something to my grandma, he'll tell me. You see, this is what I'm talking about. I can't talk properly without mixing up my words, like both English and in Spanish. But it gives me an advantage though, so. I just realized I really should I can't. I really can't talk. I really should get finished. I really should. What? Híjole, ahora sí voy a tener que hablar en español. Así que debería de terminar con el techo de la casa. Yo no sé cómo, pero o si tengo los materiales necesitados para terminarla. Es que no sé de qué material debería de hacer. De piedra, madera. Es que ya está todo lleno de piedra aquí, todas las paredes. Y no quiero que se sienta todo repetido. Ah, ya que voy a usar cuando se... Cabo es un castillo, el techo... Voy a poder subirme al techo. Lo hacemos de piedra. Beef. Do I even have a name? Yes, I do. What should I name you? Yeah, you. Who else? No, not you. Hubert. Actually, let's... So you, Mr. Pig, you're gonna be named, yes, you're gonna be named, Gunther. Yep, Gunther's your name. You cat, I don't know. Chicken. I don't know why I have you alive. I should just kill you at this point. And you, horse, or skeleton horse. I'm still thinking about it. I don't know. Oh wow, the setting sun. Isn't that just nice? Watching the sunset in a video game. And so the darkness begins to cover this with land. You know, yesterday, no, I think it was Thursday, I found one fat raccoon eating cat food by a tree. So like, here's how it works. There's a big tree near a park. So I live by a park, and ever so often there's this person that'll put like cat food in one of the bowls that are by the tree, and the cats would come by and start eating. Though the thing is, there's not that many cats anymore. Like compared to last year, there's like very few. I'm assuming they all moved like to a different area. I still remember that great cat. It turned out that she was pregnant and had like many kittens. And she was very friendly when I approached her. She'd like rub on my leg and just act very friendly. She hated my dogs though. Like, now I could see the hatred in her eyes whenever my dogs would like try to get near her. I think she even hit them. She came by like 3 days, meowing and just letting me pet her. I named her Mint because of the color of her eyes, which were like a minty color. And then after the 3rd day, she just disappeared, nowhere to be found. But then, I think it was 9 months, 10 months later, we found her fighting a orange cat. And that cat was, I don't know what it was trying to do, but the Mint was trying to protect her kitten from the orange one. And that orange one was ugly as hell. Like, it was, like, poorly kept. Or not well kept. Its fur was, like, dirty. It had, like, a bloodied nose. It probably was infected, too. I don't know what to make, what to do for the roof. The sun isn't even on the sun. Oh, yes, it is. There. I should make like 4 arches that go diagonally. So like it's like if it were catching the sun. I should do that, but do I have it? I don't have enough resources. I might have to go to mine. And I don't want to use stone. I should use deep sleep, but I also would be using it for the fence. The walls, I mean. There we go. We'll go for 18 for now. And after that big fight with the orange cat and Mint, we never saw them, or we didn't see them after that. Until later on, where we saw that same kitten with another cat, which was a black one with what looked to be, which had the white paws at the bottom. It was also another frequent cat. And when I looked at them, I put 2 and 2 together and realized, oh, they had kittens together. That's cool. And there's more than that gray small one. There was also another black one. How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, 14 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh! Yikes. I have like stacks of dirt. Like, it doesn't matter. But yeah, we never saw Mint ever again. Like, she just disappeared afterwards. I hope she's doing good. Like, she found a very nice and lovable family. We couldn't keep the cat ourselves because, well, we had dogs. And actually, I don't think there was like any shelters nearby. Actually, no, we never even thought about putting her in a shelter. And then, like, when we first moved into like our new house, I met like a small white cat, a very skinny one, and they too were like extremely friendly. I never named the cat though, so I always regard to them as cat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'd always regard them as a white cat. And that was it. Like, I never really named them. We read more about the Mongol Empire in AP World History, and wow, that they were insanely harsh. Like, biological warfare. You're willing to, so basically, for those that don't know, during the time the Mongol were taking over basically everywhere, every part of like Europe and Asia, they used people that died due to the bubonic plague, and they used them as artillery, I guess. Like, they take in the dead corpses that were infested with the plague, and they just launch them over the walls and just let the corpse rot, and like the disease would spread, which was insanely effective but quite harsh. What was that guy's name? I forgot. I'm pretty sure it was the grandchild of Genghis Khan. Also, apparently it's not pronounced Genghis Khan, it's Chenghis Khan, I think. But damn, that was like extremely harsh. Like, you use people, dead people, for your own benefit. That's basically it. You use people who died just so you can take over a certain part of the world. It was an extremely effective strategy, but it was a double-edged sword, meaning that like some of the Mongol soldiers would also get infected with the plague. But they too were not safe. If the soldiers were infected, they too would follow the same fate as the prisoners of war. They'd be used as artillery. it's not. Oh God, it's not. Whatchamacallit? Symmetrical. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No wonder. 14. You know, this could have been a hardcore world, but I suck at, like, video games in general. I actually did test, like, how I do in a hardcore world. I ended up dying, like, on the first day. I think I have the clip somewhere. Oh, hey, good sir. Hello, misters. Would you like anything? A little stone in your skull? Come on, come on, come on. Ow. Ow. Okay, alright, alright. You idiot. My shit's all break. Jeez. Ow. I'm about to die. Ow. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm about to die. Actually, please stop. Get away. No. ¿Dónde estás? Espérate. Oh, se me rompió. There we go. You see, I'm just too good at these games. Come on, like, make them harder. I should give lights to that tower. Like, the bottom is so lit up, but the top isn't. You know what? For now, we're gonna leave the roof of the tower for later. I'll just work on the fields, because I need food. Get away. Ow. Rude. I got 2 certificates for apparently doing well in the interim test. I don't really need that, to be honest. It doesn't prove anything, does it? In my perspective, it really doesn't mean anything. I should have brought them, actually. Oof, but I left my backpack at school. Since I had to run, I'm not gonna have some dead weight on me. I don't like how this looks. it's not that curvy. You know what, fine, let's make it a hexagon. I kind of am liking the hexagon. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2, 1, 2. Now we connect these. Damn. Should I edit this? How much time am I at? 36 minutes, wow. Yeah, I'm probably gonna scrap this. Yeah, I'm kind of doing recording for too long. I'll just leave it like that. Alright.